Hi, Kingdom. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Remember that you are a part of the kingdom, and I'm so happy to have you back. I appreciate you so much, and you are so wonderful. And I want to thank all of my subscribers. I appreciate you so much. And for everyone who has sown a seed, I appreciate you as well. Thank you again. So today I want to talk about the narcissist has God complex. They feel as though they are God or they are above some people. Some of them appear to seem as though they are even above God. They feel that they can do no wrong. They feel that they control everything. Um, they are the answer to everything. They are God's gift to man and woman and the universe. And uh, they are just perfect in every single way. They feel they can do and say whatever they want, whenever they want. There is no boundaries, and they don't give themselves boundaries. They can treat their mother any way they want to. They can treat their father, their wife, their husband, their sister, their brother, their family members, their co-workers. They can do whatever they want. They can say whatever they want. Anytime, anywhere, they have this huge chest that they beat on because they want to intimidate everyone. They want to control everyone. They want to manipulate everyone. And they are God, and you are to do exactly what they say because they are the puppet master and you are the puppet, and that's the way it's got to be. And how dare you? You are not allowed to go outside of what they say that you are to be doing or saying. You are to follow their rules. They make up rules, and you are to follow their rules, regardless of their rules are the most ridiculous rules in the universe. It doesn't matter. That's what they said, that's what they want, and you are to follow them because they are God. You are to listen to them because they are God. They feel as though they are God, and they are untouchable. So everyone should get in line. Everyone should follow their lead. Everyone should listen to what they are saying. Even though they are leading you down the road to destruction, it doesn't matter. You are to listen to them. You are to follow what they say. You are to be the puppet on the string to listen to everything that they are telling you to do and to say. And you better not, you are a soldier, and you better not get out of line. Because if you get out of line, they're going to make you pay. If you get out of line, you're going to suffer the consequence. And they're going to let you have it. And they're going to show you who is God and who is boss. So you better not stand in their way. You better not go against what they're telling you. You better listen to everything that they're telling you. And if they tell you to march to the left off that cliff, In their mind, you are to march to the left off the cliff. It doesn't matter it doesn't matter that you're going to fall and hurt yourself. They don't care. They told you what to do and you better do it. And like I always say, they don't bring any value, anything, anything of worth, anything of positivity, anything of growth to the table at all. It's the complete opposite. But they want you to follow their lead. And you are to do what they tell you to do. Because they're God, and what they say goes. So don't you dare talk back. Don't you dare question anything that they say. Don't you dare have your own mind. And don't you dare defy them, because you're going to pay their wrath. You're going to pay the narcissist's wrath for going against putting sugar in a tank. Now, he or she told you, put that sugar in that tank, and you know it's the wrong thing to do. And you say, I'm not going to put sugar in my sister's tank. Why would I do that? Well, now he or she is not only upset with your sister for whatever your sister did. Now they're going to be upset with you because you're defying them and you're not listening to them, and you're being disrespectful because you don't want to put sugar in your own sister's tank. But because the narcissist told you to do it, because the narcissist is God, and you don't defy God, you don't go against God, now you're going to have to pay. Your sister's paying because your sister might have said something to them, standing up maybe for you. And now that you don't agree with what they want to do to your sister because they're vindictive, now you're going to feel the wrath as well. That's just a scenario that I made up, but that's how their mind works. Anybody can get it. Everybody can get it. It doesn't matter. Just like the video I said that there is no exceptions when it comes to the new supply, that the narcissist will cheat on them as well. There's no exceptions when it comes to the narcissist to feeling their wrath. When you or anyone else doesn't do what they tell you to do, you are being disrespectful because you are not falling in line with what they are telling you you should be doing, even though what they're telling you to do is completely wrong. They told you to do it, you better do it. That's how they think. It's unbelievable, unreal how their minds work. But like I said, they have this God complex. And no one tells God no. No one tells God to wait. No one tells God, no, God, that's not the way it's supposed to be done. That in their mind, that's how they're looking at themselves. They are God. So they stand at a higher power than everyone else, and they look down upon everyone. Oh, their coworker is stupid. Their coworker is lazy. Their coworker doesn't know how to do anything right. And everybody else that they come in contact with, they're all, everyone's stupid. Everyone does things wrong. They're the only ones that do things right when we know it's the complete opposite. It's like there's something in their brain that's completely twisted, or they're like 25 million screws loose that don't go together. Because they've gotta know that the things that they're doing are wrong. I just don't understand. But again, it's because they feel that they're God and they can do and say whatever they want, and they can tell you to do whatever they want you to do, and you better fall in line and you better do what they tell you to do. If not, you're going to get the wrath. And you're stupid just like everybody else. Because that's what they're going to tell you. And that you're the disrespectful one. Because you have your own mind and you have your own brain, and you know that what they're telling you is absolutely incorrect and absolutely wrong. Or they'll say that they didn't say things that you know that they said. I never said that. Well, you heard them say it. And they'll go to the ends of the earth and tell you that they never said that. When you know you heard what you heard. You know that they said what they said. But they have that complex and they're perfect in every way, shape, or form. And no one else is perfect but them. So, yes, narcissists do have a God complex. In their mind, they feel as though they are God. It's sad, but that's how they think. The behavior that they have. I remember one time I was working, and we were in the office, and one of the gentlemen, he was an average gentleman, and I didn't know what a narcissist was back then. Um, and this guy, I now know that he was a narcissist, but this always sticks out in my head. He was a very average gentleman. Nothing special was about him. He didn't dress special. He didn't smell special. He didn't have on great cologne. He wore old, dingy clothes, and he didn't get his hair cut and make himself look presentable or anything like that. He looked just like a average Joe that did nothing special to themselves to make themselves look better. I remember walking into the office one day, and he was literally beating on his chest, banging his chest, and I don't know who he was talking about, some woman. And she was a really beautiful, beautiful woman. You could tell she put a lot of effort into putting herself together. When she came to work, she smelled great. Her hair was always done and looked good. And he was beating on his chest, telling another coworker that this woman should be on his arm. And he was beating his chest, literally, not figuratively. He was hitting his chest and saying, she should be on my arm. That should be my woman. And I was thinking to myself, what in the world is going on? But later on that day, the same coworker came to me and was laughing and was like, did you hear what was saying? And I said, yeah, what was that about? He was like, oh, he was saying that Amy should be on his arm. I said, Amy? And I remember thinking, Amy, but he was not Amy's style. Amy was put together, and she liked someone who was put together as well. Now, there's nothing, if you don't want to put yourself together, that's on you. But you could tell that she had a certain standard. But he had a God complex. He was a narcissist, apparently. because even though he was just an average Joe who did nothing extra special to himself, he felt as though this woman should have been on his arm. Why, I'm not sure, but that's was his mind. That's what he said. And I remember my coworker laughing and saying, he's delusional. He is completely delusional. And I remember telling my coworker, well, if that's how he feels, then. But he was upset. He was upset that this lady was on another gentleman's arm who was looked suitable to something that she would be compatible with, but he was upset that she was on his this gentleman's arm and not his, and was yelling and beating his chest. God complex. Narcissist. So that's the things that they do. Those are the types of, that's how their mindset works. Regardless of what the reality is, reality does not matter. Reality does not play a part when it comes to a narcissist. They live in delusional city. Very sad. So, yes, a lot of narcissists have the God complex, and they are God in their mind. So, let me know, Kingdom, if you agree. I appreciate you. I thank you. I love you. Um, I would love to hear your feedback on this one. Let me know if you think that your narcissist that you had or have, if they have that God complex where they can do nothing wrong and that whoever doesn't listen to them is a complete idiot and, you know, defiant and disrespectful because you don't go along with their shenanigans and their nonsense the way they want you to. And do they have the complex, the God complex? Let me know. I appreciate you. Thank you. Remember that you are part of the kingdom. Remember to hit that subscribe button if you have not already subscribed. Remember to like, share, comment, and again, subscribe. So I appreciate you. I love you. And I'll talk to you soon. Have a blessed day.